Man, SuavenyV, I'm here back with another video. I'm gonna check out a few of Charleston White. I see he got a new interview with 607 I'm gonna check out and watch. But before then, I see he got Cam Capone. I'm gonna check out some clips he did with Cam Capone, and then we're gonna jump into the new.
That's what it is. Well, you mentioned Boosie. Man, you and him have had some issues for a while.
Yeah, for a long time.
I seen that he even tried to get one.
Let me a second. Me and Boosie had issues. I think it was 2021, might be 2019 around that time, when they denied Marlo Mike's last appeal to overturn the juvenile life without parole. So he stuck in there. Definitely I still had a problem with Boosie.
Okay, who's Marlo Mike?
That's Boosie's shooter.
Yeah.
That was his team on. Marlo Mike in the back itching for a body.
Yeah. I know
That
Marlo Mike.
was Lil Woody was wrong for Lil Woody came.
Yeah. Marlo Mike was my age, you know what I'm saying? That nigga, that was Boosie little shooter and shit. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day. I remember we was in high school when Boosie got locked up, 2009 type shit. And he always used to have Marlo Mike in his songs and shit. And you know what I'm saying? He got a song with Marlo Mike in the back itching for a body. He said that shit, snitching and shit. Niggas call motherfuckers a snitch, but you telling. So niggas get that snitching shit fucked up because a rapper will tell what happened in a rap song trying to make it cool. But if somebody was to snitch or tell on a crime, they a snitch. But nobody never say that rapping is snitching because you telling on somebody. You telling on people. You telling on somebody. And I never forget when Boosie said that shit. Marlo in the back itching for a body. You know what I'm saying? And then I remember that photo, Marlo Mike, that motherfucker had his shirt off, and on the tattoo, that nigga got "Who's Next, Boosie." Boosie, who next? Like Boosie being an OG, Boosie said he used to sign a nigga out of school. The nigga he used to look up to him and treat him like his son. Well, you should have told that nigga like, nah, bro, you hot. Don't put that on your skin. And Boosie lying like fuck, talking about he treat that nigga like his son. I bet you won't have Tootie Raw ugly ass doing shootings for you. You wouldn't do that. So he wrong for that. Like we look up to Boosie that nigga. But when he misguiding the youth and when he abused his power and trying to influence niggas, because when you got money in the hood and you got crack money in the hood, people look at you like a god. Like you can get people to kill for you can get people to do anything for you. And I learned that at a young age when I was young as a teenager, and I wasn't even selling crack, but I was that nigga. And since me being that nigga, motherfuckers want to be like you and want to be cool with you, and motherfuckers look up to you and they'll do anything you say. And I was the type of guy, niggas be like, bro, you need anything, bro, let me know, I'll do something. I'm like, bro, I don't need you to do nothing, bro, just keep it chill, like we good. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be mindful of your power, because motherfuckers abuse their own power.
So Marlo Mike in the back itching for a body. And then Marlo Mike had on his chest, who next, Boosie?
See, yeah, who next?
He done killed so many people for Boosie. Who
and
next?
They got away with it so much
chest.
that they got cocky with the shit.
That's
See,
who supposed to kill Lucy.
That's one thing that young people fuck up at. If they get away with killing somebody, they can't just sit their dumb ass down. They gotta just kill again and tell somebody. Like they can't just okay, cool, you got away with it. They just gotta just push the envelope, push the motive, and get their ass locked the fuck up.
You know, that was Boosie. He was a resilient, misguided, misled, violent kid who became a killer. For one of America's blackest, one of hip hop's biggest rappers, Torrance Hatch.
What?
Everybody know that. You can interview him. You can. Terry Gangster Williams can interview Marlo Mike. You call down there and talk to him. Yeah, he'll talk. And he'll play a little laid back, real cool. He ain't the rah-rah kind of. He mild mannered, kind of meek. Like that's how you know dangerous when they be mild and laid back and cool. Yeah. Nah, he'll smooth.
I like this shirt. It's one of my favorite shirts.
And he got a heart.
Shit, hold on.
He couldn't keep sleeping in peace.
Zipper.
He confessed.
$250 for it.
Little boy killed 9 people by the time he was 15 years old. He can't sleep through the night. Yeah, nah, he see too many faces. He see too many dead people. And he can't sleep the whole way down.
Yeah, and Boosie don't know how that feel.
Get that shit out.
Yeah, that's why Boosie called him a snitch. You don't know how that shit feel.
Hey, I better check out the story.
People.
Yeah, you should check out the story. It'd be an interesting story for you to look into.
Yeah, that would be real. Yeah, that would be crazy, man. Did you ever? I seen that you ran into Boosie one time though. Boosie shuts down Charleston White's comedy show in Baton Rouge. Just reported, and Charleston White is threatening to call it.
Shout out to Charleston White because Charleston White showed us that these niggas ain't about what they be talking. I just knew Boosie was gonna fuck Charleston White up. I knew Boosie was gonna do something to Charleston have. I knew something was gonna happen because how Boosie portrayed himself to be so goddamn tough. And T.I., I just knew T.I. wasn't playing that shit. But I'm like, damn, bro, these niggas ain't really like that. Like, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? I just knew 600 Breezy was gonna do something to Charleston White. Cause I believe them niggas. Like, I'm like, damn, bro. I believe them motherfuckers, bro. But once them niggas show and prove, like, damn, bro, that nigga talk all that shit, and y'all ain't did nothing. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. Like, I just knew 600 Breezy was gonna do something to Charleston. I just knew T.I. was gonna do something. I just knew Boosie was gonna do something. But shit, them niggas, man, that shit crazy. This a nice ass fucking shirt. Well, I love this shirt. I think I barely wore this shirt one time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna wear that motherfucker tomorrow. I got a big day tomorrow. I gotta go to Staten Island, go to work, and I gotta go to Staten Island, and I gotta go to I think Long Island. So have a nice day. I'm gonna wake up early in the morning, get to it, and I probably gotta go to New Jersey too next week to work. So you know what I'm saying? You know, wear some nice shit. Hell yeah. But Boosie, man, we look up to Boosie. We love Boosie, but man, we realize Boosie ain't no nice person. Boosie got hate in his heart. That nigga wanna be the only nigga that's that nigga. He don't take care of his people or none of that shit.
So
Charleston on his ass.
This is why I love Miami. Miami ain't a bully city. So Miami is a place you can go with. If you got a problem with me, y'all can be in the same club and have fun and not have a problem. So shout out to Club 24. Your Taboo can't do this, but Club 24, there's some big dogs in the city. So big dogs can put two that got a problem and make sure ain't nobody gonna have no problem because you're a big dog in the city and you can both thrive. So we was in Club 24. I think Lucci just come home and he had a party at Leo. The after party was at Club 24. So shit, you know I got to come in there and show out. I mean, I'm the strip club. I'm the new Big Meech in America, in the strip club. So goddamn me, you know, I've been for 24 ever since I've been coming to Miami, through my nigga Broadway and all them. So shit, they got pull up over there. I get me a front section. At first, I was in their section, so they moved. They moved me and told me Boosie gonna be right there. I was in that bitch with my nigga OG Gigavelli. Now, I showed up that night by myself. My OG Gigavelli, Brick Nim, I Am Nice, Cap, all the niggas already in there. Broadway, they was already in there. So I Ubered to that bitch by myself, because I wanted the niggas to see me show up by myself. So shit, then when Boosie them come in, they walk by. I'm sitting there already told my brother, so they gotta walk by me. I already gotta walk by me to go in. So shit, you know, what players do, nigga, you know. Make the quick eye contact. I don't look at them, I look at the goon squad.
Yeah, you got to.
Cause I know one of them won't be nothing, they won't be the ones to nothing to somebody in the squad. So I try to assess the nigga with the guilty face that's gonna be the crash out. He can't hide. Yeah, he can't hide. If you go back and watch every one of the snake, the slime, and it's been on TV, you can always see the snake slime.
Yeah.
It's just the nigga who gets slime can't see it in hindsight.
Yeah.
So I try to have foresight, so I ain't gotta use my hindsight as 20/20 vision.
Right. That's a
You can
fact.
catch that later. That's for you niggas that got a third eye. So
Yeah,
listen,
yeah, that's for you niggas who got a third eye. You gotta see stuff. You gotta have real niggas got 3 eyes, 3 legs. You gotta be able to see stuff before it happens. Like you heard what he said. He saw that shit. He looking at the crash outs. He ain't worrying about Boots. He know Boots ain't gonna steal off on his ass. But he know another nigga in the crowd gonna try to impress Boosie and try to get some clout off that shit. You know what I'm saying? So always be aware of the other people. You ain't worrying about certain people. You worrying about the people around them. That's who you gotta look out for.
Shit, they go to their section. Shit, now it's time me to show out. Oh, yeah, I would show it out. Yeah, especially when they was playing Boosie's on. Throwing that goddamn money and doing that goddamn thing. It's like, man, yeah, and I see them teaching and not speaking too, boy. Cause I know I'm polarizing. I know, and they can't believe I'm now. They can't believe they see me with all these big dogs for real in Miami.
Yeah.
They see, they know I'm with some silverback. Not that no gorilla, I'm with some silverback gorilla. Yeah. But boy, when it's time to go.
And shit, bam.
I want this is what I want people to see. I walk about that bitch by myself. Walk about that bitch by myself, nigga. I watch y'all, you niggas walking in groups. I keep telling you, I travel this country. I go to a club, see me by myself in the middle of the night or something, by myself, having fun, not causing no problem, and not taking no shit either, nigga. It be fascinating to them. I swear it do.
Yeah.
So the next time, and so I made a post about that, man. Shout out to Club 24 for being the only club, nigga, in America that can do this. You know how much marketing and promotion they got from that? Boosie and Charleston in the same club? Oh, that's the best marketing. A lot of clubs have missed that opportunity. The second club that did that was Club Leo. And that was just probably a month ago.
Did any of them give me any dirty looks or anything? Were you like
Yeah,
thinking,
yeah,
like
you
y'all
get
maybe
the
gonna
dirty
do
look.
something?
No. You know, the club is kind of dark, so you can't, but yeah, you can do that. You get your dirty look. Yeah, you get your, sideways eye. But when I walked in Club Leo, it was me and Broadway and my little broad. I seen the energy shift. Because they put me right next to them. They was on top. They can look down there, they can spit on me, but I was with some NFL. But how I walked in and had to walk in, we gotta look at each other face to face with the lights. I love that shit. Why? Cause when I'm in the club, when I walk in, there go Charleston, all head turn, there go Charleston. The rap, the rap, the NBA, the NFL, I see it, nigga. I just feel like I don't. But I'm a real smooth, cool, and that's what fascinates me in real life. And I'm so small. I'm way smaller than what you see on camera.
That's real though.
And that's what throw people off.
That's what's up. Let me tell you something. So if you just be a cool nigga, just be a fly nigga, somebody say not, but my uncle, you smoke weed every day. You should motherfucking you should always be a cool, calm nigga. Like people can't be a cool, calm nigga. They feel like they gotta be tough, they gotta be hard, they gotta be gangster. Them niggas feel like they gotta just do the wrong ass shit. They just can't be no fly cool niggas and just keep it pimping. They gotta do some whole ass nigga shit. And people just can't fascinate that. Damn, bro, cool. Damn, bro, got the real niggas fuck with him. And then like when motherfuckers see you in real life, like you gotta think about it. If you a tough guy with muscles, with goons, with guns, and a nigga, that Charleston said he 125 pounds like me. I always been 145, 150, 155 all my life since 8th grade. I've been the same fucking size. And it's just amazing how you can walk. I be by myself all the time. Ever since a kid, I always been by my motherfucking self. So people, they can't fascinate that shit, bro. People can't they can't fathom that. Like, damn, bro, by himself, he be by himself. Like, how he got the balls and the heart to be by himself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in New York by myself, so I know the feeling, man. If you be by yourself,
what I keep
pays
telling
off.
people, I've been hurting people's feelings. I ain't been destroying people's lives.
Yeah.
You heard me say something last month, last year, last week. When you see me today, you're not gonna act on what you felt or heard me say last week.
Right.
Why? You done had something else that happened in your life. Whether you done wrong to somebody that you gotta justify, or somebody done wrong to you that you got to think about. I'm not in your mind. What I said, you just can't out it. You only mad at me online. That's why I made you mad at me. When you see me in real life, ain't nobody mad. That's why nobody done nothing.
Right. And I'm like that too, though. Like, that's his flex to say, I never done wrong to my people. I never done wrong. I never stomped a black man. I never kicked no eyes down. He always say that. He never shot a gun at a black man. A lot of stuff he say he never did, and I ain't never did that stuff either. So by me not never harming nobody and me not being, even to women, like I never cheated on a woman. I never beat a woman ass. I never humiliated her, disrespected her, played her, embarrassed her. I just ain't never wife her ass up, and she can't control me. That's why we ain't talking. But by me having a good reputation with women, with niggas in the streets, with old heads, with kids, like if kids love me, the girls love me, the gangsters and the killers and the thugs and the street niggas and fly niggas and the motherfucker pimps and the players and the gangbang, everybody, all the real niggas that you want the recognition from and that you want to be accepted by, them niggas embrace me with open arms. So I appreciate that, and that what give me the confidence to walk along the earth by yourself, because I ain't never hurt nobody. Everybody know I'm a good nigga though, and that's another thing, bro. I ain't never had no smut on my name. Everybody know I'm by myself. I ain't want no problems. I ain't want to fight. Nigga, I want to fuck somebody a bad little cutie. I want to get something to eat. I want to travel, be by myself. I pack my shit up and move to a whole another state on the other side of the world. That let you know I don't need nobody. I don't give a fuck about nobody. I ain't got no friends, no girl, no family, no kids, no shit, just me. And niggas see that shit, and that shit, like me, I be on point, and I see people in the club or in the line. I'm by myself. Or if you go to like a store with all these niggas outside or niggas in the store and niggas see you by your fucking self, when you go into a event or a venue or when you go to a restaurant, me being by myself and it's you and your old lady, you and your homeboys, or if it's 7 girls, 5 girls, it don't matter. When a group of people see me, they look at me like, damn, why is he by himself? Damn, how has he got the courage and the balls to be by himself? Like, damn, he's fly. Damn, he's cute. Damn, he handsome. Damn, that nigga real nigga. Damn, nigga fly. Like, they look at you like, that nigga gotta have some balls or some heart. He gotta be crazy to walk up in this spot knowing that he can get his ass beat or killed in this bitch. So people look at you, they respect you on a whole other level once you show them like, yo, I ain't want no problem by myself. I don't know y'all don't know me. But that's just a word of advice. Like, people think you look, people think you look intimidating and you intimidate people when you be 20, 30, 40 deep. But from my experience, if you just be by yourself, that shit way more scarier. It look way more different than you just with a click versus by yourself.
All created good and evil.
So this 607 with
Charleston White, you broke everything from my way down. I have to learn how to rewalk again. You think you ever experienced real love again? My mother
just came in
is
the mail.
the first love I experienced with no conditions. So God,
$90
God is unfair.
19 shots.
Hang in! Let his blood be on our children's hands! And our children's hands! And our children's hands! Say, bring that alien, get out here. Give an alien list. We're gonna give an alien list now. We're gonna check if it's aliens, but it ain't alien. We're showing the truth. You spend 6 to 8 hours of your day helping other people that need help. In all actuality, you need help.
Sounds like you had a great upbringing.
I did.
So how and why did you end up being convicted for killing a white man?
But one thing I realized, the most spoiled guys, the most guys that come from the best families, them niggas so spoiled, they do what they wanted to the fact that they do the wrong shit. They do the wrong shit trying to be accepted. That one thing I ain't never wanted to do is be accepted, because I ain't never thought them niggas was more than me, them niggas was better than me, them niggas know something I didn't know. I ain't never thought them niggas was better than me. For you to be wanting to be accepted by somebody, you gotta be fascinated by them niggas. You gotta be, wow. I ain't never thought what they was doing was cool. That shit wrong. Them niggas fighting and beating up people for no fucking reason. Yeah, you got stupid girls liking that shit, but bitches that got a brain, they shouldn't like your dumb ass doing the wrong shit. So I ain't never look up to niggas that want to be accepted, to want to join them niggas, to want to be down with niggas. I ain't never want to be down. Nigga, fuck y'all. Down with what? Y'all ain't getting no money. Y'all ain't getting no pussy. Y'all ain't traveling no way. Y'all ain't getting no good food. Y'all niggas ain't even fly. Fuck, I want to be down with y'all. Y'all niggas just, hell no, I ain't want to be down. Now, them niggas was getting money. Them niggas was getting bitches. Them niggas was buying cars and jewelry and fucking with hoes and traveling. Nigga, I would have been down with the get down. But them niggas was just sharing clothes, fighting people. Man, y'all some fucking hell no.
This is a special episode in the Streets Unplugged. You know we gotta plug the streets in, cause streets ain't been plugged in a while. I swear I called my mama, stop playing with me. But to Charles White, what's love?
Love is what
You can take.
an individual can take.
See?
Not what they can give.
What you mean what they can take?
Boy, yeah.
Love and compassion.
Yeah.
Love is forgiving.
Goddamn grandma boy, great grandma boy, she take a lot, boy. Motherfucker be take advantage. I seen my cousin take advantage. You got it. That is true about how much you can take. Motherfucker ain't gonna take shit.
Love isn't gimme. Love isn't greedy. Love isn't selfish. So most people think if I give you something, you love me. So they become selfish by you giving something. So they learn to love what you do for them. They don't really love you.
Right.
The people who take things from you, who put up with your lies, who take your attitude, who take your mistreatment when they don't deserve it, those are people who really love you.
Right. Do you think you ever experienced real love to you?
Oh yeah.
Right.
For one, my mother.
So me, I experienced real love from great grandma, grandma, and then her kids and shit. They really love me. You know what I'm saying? They really love you. You know what I'm saying? Mom and daddy. My daddy the type of nigga to tell you he love you, but show you he don't love you. That nigga used to tell me I love you, son, but then on the other hand say, boy, if you do wrong, I'm gonna beat your ass. I can't wait to beat your ass. I wanna beat your ass. I can't. And I was a good nigga. I was a quiet nigga. I was scared to get in trouble. And I was like, damn, why the fuck did he want to beat my ass? Why did he want to use his hand to touch my ass cheeks? Why do he want to put his hand on my ass? Is the nigga gay? Like, why does he want to hurt a child? You this big and I'm this big. And I'm this small, you this big. You want to hurt me? I never could fathom that. Damn, how the fuck a nigga love you, but he want to hurt you? So I was scared to always get in trouble. I was always scared to do wrong until I got like a teenager, until I got older. You know what I'm saying? And then I realized the world is a lie. Y'all lying, everything fake, everybody full of shit, and then you make your own decisions on what you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Thank God I got a foundation of a moral compass on what to and what not to do. You know what I'm saying? So grandma definitely showed me love. Grandma, great grandma, and motherfucking grandma and great grandma and her kids and shit, they show real love. Mama, she ain't give a fuck about my bitch ass. She don't give a damn about your ass. But she wanna treat you like shit, but want you to be a certain way about her. She wanna not give you shit, not give a fuck about you, and then when you catch on to what going on, and when you get on her wave versus the bitch getting on my wave. See, my wave is let's be cool, let's be on one accord. Let's get along. Let's have a good life. Her wave is fuck you. So once I get on that shit, motherfucker, like, what going on? Bitch, I'm on the same shit you on, motherfucker. Like, what you like what you think this is? Like, come on, bro. Like, if you ain't fucking with me and I wanna fuck with you, but you ain't fucking with me, I'm like, damn. Well, she ain't gonna be how I want her to be, so let me be how I need to be for her. Let me get on her wave. Because you won't get on my wave, which is getting along, everybody peaceful. You want a problem. So let it be a fucking problem. It ain't no problem. It's just you stay your ass over there, I stay my ass over here.
Your mother black? Yeah, she's black. My mother is the first love I experienced with no conditions. I could lie to her, and she still loved me. Intentionally lie to her.
See, that one thing about my mama, I ain't even did wrong for the motherfucker not to love me. And one thing I seen about my grandma, she think about it, she was in her 70s and her 80s when she raised me. She died at 20. When I was 21, she was 90. So in her 70s and her 80s, she raised me, and I seen her her son's sons. I seen how they act. Her kids, I seen how they act, right? And her kids, I seen how they act, and them niggas used to be bad as hell. Them niggas used to be wild. My cousin used to be bad as hell. They used to be wild. And my grandma would always forgive them. No matter what they did, she forgive them. And no matter how bad they was, she still loved them. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. That's what real love is. And then I was like, damn, bro, I ain't never did none of that shit. My mama give me her ass a kid. She don't even fuck with me. But your mama let you do anything, and you do the worst of the worst of the worst of the worst, and she still love you the same. She still fuck with you. She still look at you. She still respect you. She still love you. She still take care of you. She still buy you shit. She still let you be in her home, bro. My mom used to threaten me every day. I'm gonna kick your ass out. I'm gonna kick your ass out. I'm gonna kick your ass out. After a while, you be like, nigga, I'm finna move out. Bitch, you ain't even finna kick me out. That's like a job. You go to a job every day, you feel like you about to get fired. Every day they gonna tell you, I'm fire your ass. I'm fire your ass. You be like, man, I'm finna go. You ain't finna fire me when I ain't expecting it or when I need it. So my unconditional love come from grandma, and I thank God for grandma and great grandma, because they showed you what unconditional love is. So when I go out into the world and I meet a woman, and you want a woman to treat you like you've been treated by your grandma. You want a woman to love you unconditionally, but a woman is not gonna love you unconditionally. So if I know for a fact, and if men knew for a fact that a woman ain't gonna love you and she ain't gonna love you unconditionally, you should never wife her up. You should never have a baby from her. You should never protect her. You should never do nothing serious with her, because you getting what you want out of the deal. I ain't getting what I want. I want a motherfucker to love me for free, because I love and take care of your raggedy ass for free.
Wake up to play on it. Wake up on Friday to lie and say, Mama, I'm going over my friend's house, and no, I'm gonna go over that friend's house, but we're really going over that other friend's house to go do something we told our mother we wasn't gonna do.
Right. That's some badass kids, bro. You heard what that nigga said, bro? Lying to your mama. I ain't used to do that type of shit. First of all, my mom wouldn't even let me go nowhere when I was younger. I had to wait till I was like in a damn, as a teenager, to start going on my own. My mom wouldn't let me go place. I couldn't even spend it at my motherfucking cousin's house growing up. So I couldn't even go place. I had to stay outside and shit. And then I was so respectful that I wouldn't just leave home. I was so respectful that I wouldn't just leave home, or I wouldn't just do what I wasn't supposed to do, because I had a daddy that'd get on my ass. See, most niggas ain't had no daddy. And I had a daddy that loved beating people, loved beating kids, loved beating women, loved beating your ass and shit, and thinking that shit means something by putting fear in your heart, not knowing that you gonna damage the relationship with your son, and he ain't gonna never fuck with you for life. And you acting like you know something when you don't know shit, because if you knew something, you would listen to your own words and you would apply your own shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't be the type of nigga that tell another nigga what to do when your bitch ass don't even do what the fuck you preaching. You practicing, you ain't even practicing what you preaching. So that's why you don't respect that nigga. But that's some crazy shit to be that's some crazy shit to admit that shit out loud, that you used to do wrong, sneak out the house and and then your mama still love you to death and still provide for you and still give you everything. God damn, that's some shit, bro. That's some shit, nigga.
If she left her purse, I needed $5, and I reached down and get a $5.
Damn. That nigga said he used to steal out his mama purse. I remember when I used to be a kid, and my mama used to go to the bank. My mama had a 96 Camry, like, it wasn't candy paint. It wasn't no fucking candy paint, that country shit. It was a nice green with some little rims on it. And it was just me and my Dukes, right? My daddy was in my life, but he went in the crib. So when my mom used to drive to the ATM at Wachovia, it was Wachovia before it was Wells Fargo. She used to go to Wachovia, and she used to get money out of the bank every week, like $20, $30, $40 to last her all week. And I used to watch and see what her PIN code is. So I'm in the back seat looking, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the back seat looking at her PIN, and then she'll be looking at me smiling like she'll be looking at me smiling like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know you see it, you better not steal. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't that type of bad and that type of devilish to steal from my motherfucking mama. Like, I wasn't that type of, that's a whole nother motherfucking level. But you know what? My mama always treated me like I was the type of nigga that'll steal out her fucking purse, bro. And I was the type of nigga that had all the right to steal, because I ain't even had much. I ain't had this, I ain't had that. I was lacking like a motherfucker as a child. But I never stole, and I always kept my morals and principles, because I had a great grandma to tell me, respect will carry you further than money. That's why I wasn't so head over heels about money, because I learned early in the game, money ain't everything. Respect, integrity, morals, principles. I learned that shit. So even though when I ain't had money, I had respect, I had morals and principles. And even though that I was around my mama and she wouldn't give me shit, she wouldn't give me no money, she wouldn't give me this and that, I still ain't had the heart or the mindset to steal from her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't no thief. That one thing I can admit, I wasn't no motherfucking thief. I wasn't no fucking, I wasn't no robber. That I look down on niggas who take from people. I don't take from people. That one thing I don't do. I provide for people. I give you anything I got. I'm not finna take your shit. Hell no. I take your bitch. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't even gonna take it from her. I'm just gonna take her and fuck her for the night and give her right back. I ain't gonna take her. But I don't take that from nobody. But for that nigga to say he take out his mama's purse and then she still love you to death and still give you, like, my thing is, how you gonna steal from your mama when she already taking care of your black ass and she give you everything? She give you everything. She providing a roof over your head. Everything you got, your mama bought it. But one thing about me, I started buying my shit. My mama started throwing stuff in my face, especially my clothes. I started buying my coat, hoodie, shoes, pants, shirt. Start off with that. Your own toothbrush, toothpaste, your fucking deodorant. My mama buy that cheap ass Amazon shit. That shit don't work. You know what I'm saying? You start buying your own hats, your own fitteds, your own wallets, you got your own, you know what I'm saying, your own phones. Nigga, I had a phone in the 6th grade. I bought my own phone in the 6th grade. You know what I'm saying? My mama finally convinced me. I convinced my mama to be on her plan in the 7th grade. So I had to still buy the phone. So I always took care of myself. But as far as stealing, hell no. I ain't finna take from nobody.
She still let me have access to the bank account. Nigga, I write more checks than what I'm supposed to. She allow me to write.
Right.
God damn. She allow him to have access to the bank account. God damn. Them boys had it good, bro. No wonder y'all so damn bad. No wonder you so fucking bad. Nigga, ain't nothing like bragging about how good your mama treated you, boy. I wish I could say that. I wish I had good stories about my motherfucking mama or damn daddy to say how good they treated me, how good my life is and shit. I wish I could say that shit. You know what I'm saying? I always adored niggas that had good families too, like a good family and good mama, good daddy, good grandma. Your grandma take you to school, your grandma pick you up, your grandma got a car, your fucking mama, she cool as fuck, your daddy cool as fuck, your mama let you trap in peace, you can sell dope in peace, you can trap in her car. I always look up to niggas like that. I always thought that was some fly shit, that was some cool shit. I always thought, like, wow, bro, your mama let you do that? Your daddy let you do that? You cool with your daddy? You cool with your mama? Damn, bro, like, that shit amazing to me. that niggas be cool with their mama and their mama love them and they daddy love them and they cool with their fucking daddy. That shit, nigga, like I'd rather, if I could choose to be cool with my mama and daddy and everything be good and be spoiled, I'd rather be that than be anything, bro. I'd rather trade that for anything in the world, bro.
And so yeah, that's
So you was scamming your mama?
Well, we all learn to play on women by learning how to play on our mama.
Right.
See, I couldn't play on my mama. I ain't even had the heart to play on my mama. My mama was a mean ass motherfucker. So my daddy played her and he fucked it up for her. He fucked her whole life up. He lied to her, cheated on, disrespect to her, played her, embarrassed her. He did all the wrongest shit. Married another bitch, lied to her, all type of shit. He was supposed to marry. He was supposed to have a. Just imagine this. My aunt, my older aunt told me this on my mama's side. She told me on the day of the reception, the day of something, the day that they was going on a trip to Florida, my daddy was about to marry another bitch. Oh, that nigga was about to motherfucking either marry another bitch or either have a fucking, what's the thing after the fucking fake ass wedding? The reception bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Reception bullshit. So I'm like, damn, bro. So this nigga got my mama thinking they going on a trip together and they together while on the same exact day that this nigga is get married to another bitch. That's some dirty ass shit. That's why I don't fuck with that nigga to this day. That's some dirty ass motherfucking shit, boy.
Yeah,
Right. I ain't gonna lie, I learned that from my grandma. I stole a lot from my grandma a lot.
Yeah.
I ain't blaming on somebody else.
Yeah.
I think everybody did that coming up.
I ain't did that. I had morals and principles growing up. I ain't did wrong growing up. That one thing about me, I can admit that I didn't do wrong growing up. I was scared to do wrong. Motherfuckers had me brainwashed by that God shit. God gonna do this, you ain't gonna be successful. See, I always wanted to be successful, so my people had me so motherfucking brainwashed that if you do wrong, if you do harm, if you fight, if you do wrong, your ass gonna be unsuccessful. You're gonna be a bum ass nigga. So my whole thing, I want to be successful because I seen a lot of bum ass niggas my whole life. I seen a lot of niggas that ain't had their shit together. You know what I'm saying? So it was always scary as hell to look at somebody on crack or look at somebody fucked up with 1,000 kids, look at somebody and they crying like a bitch about child support, they crying like a hoe because they gotta pay alimony. I'm like, nigga, you the one who skeeved in the hoe, you the one who married the bitch, nigga, that's your fault. How you mad at shit that's your fault? Most of the time, motherfucker cry about some shit that's not their fault, but most niggas that cry. Most niggas don't know they crying about shit they created. But one thing about me, I ain't never was like that.
But listen, do you think that love extends to the black race? A lot of people think like you hate black people, right? Because you say a lot of shit about black people.
Well, be over somebody's house and don't even know them.
Right.
But they feed everybody.
Right.
So I saw love in the community as a kid.
Right. So there's love in the community. Do you see hurt in the community? Do you think black people hurt?
I didn't know hurt existed into the black community until post-crack era.
For the people that don't know, explain that.
I didn't know. I didn't know kids went hungry because when I was growing up, kids went hungry. We could go outside and eat.
So one thing about me, my mama, she always cook, but I ain't like her cooking. And Mom Dukes, she cook, but she'll cook for her, and she'll cook 1 or 2 days out of the week, and your ass gonna eat them leftovers. Well, Mom don't want that. Well, I'm sorry. Mom don't want that. I'm sorry. Your ass won't eat. Like, god damn. Mom, can I go to Wendy? Can you take me? No. Like, everything was no. Everything was like, but I used to go, if I went to bed hungry, it was because I didn't want what my mama cooked. Like, she had food to eat, but I used to be like, Mom, that fucking food been in there. I ain't used to cuss, but I was like, Mom, that food been in there 4 days, Mom. Like, she just really didn't care. Like, I don't know why moms don't admit the fucking truth, but you ain't even gotta admit the truth to me, because I done seen this shit. Like, I done seen it and then experienced it. It don't matter what you say out your mouth. Your actions speak louder than words. Like, like you got a lot of mothers that don't give a fuck about their kids, and you got a mother like Charleston White who give a fuck about their kids. Charleston White mother is so precious that she'll take care of other people's kids. Like, I got an aunt like that my aunt up here in New York, she love everybody. My uncle that just passed in 2024, Spook, my favorite uncle, he used to be like that, give anybody anything.
Right.
Get something from the peach.
Right.
Plums, so it's trees we can eat off of.
Right.
Between the Boys and Girls Club, between the church, between whatever neighborhood community center, Martin Luther King Center, there was always somewhere some type of entity that was feeding snacks or lunch to the kids.
Right.
Always.
Right.
So we ain't had that down south growing up, but one thing about it here in New York, they got that. You know what I'm saying? They got that. Like me, when like I'm by myself, you know what I'm saying? I'm thugging it, trying to make it. And if I ain't got no money or if I ain't got no food, you know what I'm saying? I just learned like last year that you can go to a food pantry and get some food.
I never knew the conditions. I never knew harsh conditions of children existed to post crack era.
Right.
So we're talking about age 11, 12.
Right. So what would you say hurt black people the most? I suggest it's crack then.
Yeah.
The crack era, you see.
The crack era. Yeah. From the civil rights era to the crack era. I'm having to take you back from Reconstruction era.
Right.
To right after slavery, during the Reconstruction era, black people was vibrant. Black people had almost leveled the playing field economic-wise right after slavery. But of course, to Jim Crow laws and redlining and things like that, we were set back. But nigga, even during the 80s, nigga, the heart of America's middle class, right, the blue collar workers, right, GM, Ford, Dr. King's dream of integration, right, black people living amongst white people, not being half of them. So, nigga, that came into fruition, right, and I grew up in it. So when the crack era hit, by way of family members, my mother would have to go get my cousins and them, because my auntie left them at the hotel.
Right. Right.
And they had 80 days.
Right.
That's the first time I ever realized children went to bed hungry. I was 12 years old.
Right. Well, after crack, we got God, but two different versions. Some people took Allah, other people took Jesus, and other people just took God. What happened?
Black people got stuck on Jesus and the prophet.
Right.
They started making the prophets more honorable than Allah and God. Both the Muslim and the Christian.
That's crazy. How do you do something like that?
By idolizing the prophet.
Right.
As if he's the prophet. Because the Muslim says that the Prophet Muhammad is the last prophet sent for the messenger, and he's the honorable, as if he didn't have any flaws. Same with Jesus. The Christian gets stuck on Jesus, but Jesus just came to deliver the Spirit of God, that all men can have access.
That's what he said.
Yeah. And with this Spirit, you can do greater works than Jesus. The Spirit is what rose him from the dead. The Spirit is what gave him the ability to walk on water. So without the Spirit, Jesus could do nothing. So even Jesus said, so I come to deliver the Spirit. So why in Jesus' name and not the Spirit name?
Right. So why the church different? Why the church not doing what Jesus did? I just gotta know that.
for one, they don't have the spirit and they don't have the truth. Because it says in spirit and in truth.
Right.
In spirit and in truth. So if pastor is the only one who can talk to God, then he's the only one with the spirit. If he the only one who can get the message.
Yeah.
But because according to biblical texts, it is God's spirit that Jesus had, which will write God's word upon man's heart, not the doctrine.
Right.
Because Jesus didn't have a doctrine. They had the spirit.
Right.
The prophets didn't have the spirit nor the doctrine. They had Jesus.
Right. And Muslims had Muhammad. And just to get deeper on Muhammad, right? Muslims had Muhammad, but it kind of switched. American Muslims, they had a different Muhammad.
They had a different Muhammad.
So how did that switch up?
They came with Farad.
Yeah.
He came with a whole different story about a mothership.
Yeah, a spaceship.
Yeah. That's indoctrination.
Right.
That's indoctrination.
Yeah, that sound like
we was indoctrinated with ideologies,
right.
Religious ideologies.
Right.
We weren't indoctrinated with no religious truth.
Right.
So today's children can't be and won't be indoctrinated because they're illiterate.
Right.
That's their greatest gift of all.
You're illiterate?
Is illiterate.
How's it a gift?
They can't be programmed. You can't teach them the bullshit. That's why they rejecting school. They're rejecting everything but what they can see.
This the YN you talking about?
Yeah.
So they ain't too dumb after all.
No. They're only dumb in the matrix. They're only dumb in the system.
Because they can't be programmed.
Because they can't be programmed. They're not mentally retarded. They're illiterate because they can't buy into the bullshit.
Yeah.
They have a desire to know the truth.
Hey,
that makes a lot of sense because
that was my goal when I graduated from high school. Like my goal when I graduated from high school was to find the truth, to learn the truth. Learn the truth about money, learn the truth about life, learn the truth about women. I experienced women, so I learned kind of women, but learn the truth about just life and men. You gotta know the mindset of a man. You gotta know what's what. You gotta know a lot, bro. You gotta learn, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I want to know, the truth. And when you know the truth, that shit gonna be scary as hell, and that shit gonna be real as fuck. And you be wanting to tell people, and everybody can't even take the truth. So you gotta be careful with truth and learning the truth, because everybody can't take the truth.
The worst thing you can ever do is teach a child to read.
That's it.
It's kind of like a sense.
The slaves couldn't read.
They couldn't.
They was way smarter than the masters in us. The masters couldn't read the blueprints.
Right.
The slaves did.
Right.
When you think about CAD and you think about the infrastructure of America,
right.
White people didn't build shit.
No.
We had to show them what to do and how to do.
Right.
When white folks needed eggs and chickens, they went to black farmers.
Damn, I ain't knew that.
So those people couldn't read nor write.
Right.
But they was highly intelligent in skills.
Right.
Which one make you more smart if you're skillful, not intelligent? Because most of us can read, write, comprehend, understand, but we're not skilled at nothing and dumb at everything.
And that's the program.
And we can read. And we can read. And we can write. And we know history. And we know a little bit of science. But we don't know how to do shit, and we don't know how to make nothing. How smart can we really be?
No. And speaking of Nation Islam, like it's been a lot of things. I've been seeing a lot of things going up with Malcolm X nowadays. But people not understanding, it's an old video right now that's popping around on Farrakhan saying that we killed Malcolm X. Yeah, brag.
There's a Netflix documentary on it, homie, and the Nation take claim on it.
Why?
And they're not They're unapologetic and they have no empathy about doing it because they feel like he's a Benedict Arnold. They call him a Benedict Arnold and a traitor because of things he said and spoke out the truth about Elijah Muhammad.
But why ain't nobody locked up for it?
They didn't have time for it. There's 3 or 4 guys that done time for it. One of them is deceased. One of them is still alive doing youth advocacy work. But they're not remorseful.
Right. But it's like we always kill our own Martin Luther King.
They try to blame the police. They try to blame the New York Police Department because they was undercover at the time in the building. Same with Tupac. Tupac, the FBI was undercover watching them niggas that night. Same with Jam Master Jay. Yeah.
What about Dr. King? I heard he didn't get killed by that shot. I heard he guys got killed in the hospital. He was smothered.
They smothered. Yeah, suffocated.
So why would they lie all the time and say one thing but actually something else happened?
Well, they didn't lie. They told us that in the beginning and then came back and told the truth because the government was sued and found guilty for having assassinated him.
So the government assassinated him after he was assassinated?
Yeah.
How could they assassinate you twice?
Well, they gave us one guy and said he shot him. Well, he was the guy that shot him.
But they killed everybody. They killed Jesus.
Yeah.
But they say, it's like, they killed Jesus.
John the Baptist. He was killed.
Yeah.
Had the head chopped off. Speaking of God,
Right.
speaking out against the king and the chick you messing with.
Right. You said something. You said that black folks took the prophet, took Jesus. Why do you think they gave us Jesus?
Well, let me just take you back to the story. If the story is true,
Right.
and if you believe the story,
Right.
and if you believe black people was the first people,
Right.
we were the first people before white people, we believe, right?
Right.
Remember this, the last shall be first, and the first shall be last. So we once was first. And we was the first people here. We taught white people how to stand up and bathe. We taught them how to do everything. I mean, we once was first. It's the reason why we're last.
First shall be last.
First shall be
I
last.
don't think people even trip off there. They don't even understand.
And white people once were last. They didn't know how to stand up. They were walking and crawling like animals and beasts in the cage.
So they're saying this is fair.
This is fair. This is fair.
A lot of people don't suggest that. A lot of people suggest that we are being cruel.
No, we're not being mistreated. The first shall be last. The first shall be last.
And that's how it goes.
We were the first. If you believe that shit, black boy. If Jesus was in Africa and all this took place over in that continent, in that region, right? When the king was time, when he made a decision to kill Jesus, he said, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna let y'all do it.
Right.
I'm gonna give you to the people. I'm gonna let your people decide.
Right.
We were supposed to be Hebrews, blacks, whoever we was in, right?
Right.
He gave us to his people.
Right.
What if the people was hollering in the crowd? Kill him! Hang him! Fuck that nigga! Let his blood be on our children's hands, and our children's hands, and our children's hands. We asked for it.
Right.
We asked for it. If we believe that we were Hebrews or we were those people, when the story gets out, of course, the first is now last.
Right.
We get to make this our God.
Right.
Well, if God is God, why would God allow them to change Jesus white? Because they need a savior too. Take the story away from them. Where's their savior? So if God wants them to get into heaven, I gotta let them be first so they can turn the savior for the world white so they can get in. Because if black people stay first, they ain't gonna let the white people into heaven with the savior. They're gonna keep the savior to themselves.
So it gotta switch.
It gotta switch because their hearts is too hardened. Who hardened Pharaoh's heart? God. Pharaoh didn't have a hard heart. It was God who hardened Pharaoh's heart toward the people.
Right. Right. Well, a lot of people don't know this. A lot of people live in a world where they don't even understand, don't even know that they can't even fathom this. And it's to the preacher, it's to what the preacher says.
God killed too.
Kill more than the devil.
He's unfair. He ain't good all the time. If the story of Pharaoh, only God wasn't good to turn Pharaoh's heart and then send the man ask Pharaoh all this shit on for Pharaoh to tell him no. And it's the reason why God got the man saying no.
So God killed him.
Man, God is unfair.
What's unfair about God?
Everything.
Everything like what?
Why? Because the sun shines on the unjust just like the rain shines on the just. So good things happen to bad people, just like bad things happen to good people. That's unfair, God. Job, minding his business, doing everything right in life. Everything right in life. God said he was a man after God. Man, hey, Satan, what you doing? Oh man, I'm just roaming the earth seeking whomever I may devour. Well shit, what about my buddy Job? I wouldn't even think about Job. Well fuck it, I get him. God sent Satan on Job.
But why would God
just to test him? They gambling. I don't know they gambling. I bet I can make him curse you, God. I bet you can't. That's my nigga. My nigga ain't gonna curse me. You can do everything to him but kill him. For real? You gonna really let me have your best nigga? I've been wanting that motherfucker. I've been wanting. Why would they? I don't know they having this talk and I'm doing everything right. Why would God do Job like that?
Why would God play like that with somebody?
Why? Who made that story up? Who did God show? Why? Who? How did Job know? How did somebody know God and the devil had this discussion to sick the devil on Job? Who know that happened?
And why would a loving God sick somebody on you?
That's good all the time.
Dang, man. That's just like testing. That's just like you got a loyal ass girl, but you say, you know what? I'm gonna just test her and see if she motherfucking minds or not. I'm gonna just see if I'm gonna just see if she won't cheat on somebody. I'm gonna just see. You can't alright, test her if you want her. You gonna get your fucking feelings hurt.
That's what they say.
You lying to me, man.
The church have took over the black community with this story of Jesus for so many years, and I don't think they letting up. And everybody's still singing the songs, and everybody's still praying for Jesus to come back, and I don't think he's coming back.
We believe AI to the fullest. We believe AI. And if you ask AI, is the story in the Bible is real? It'll tell you it's not.
Right.
It's figurative, not literally.
Right.
And that's what AI is telling.
Right.
So then you got another concept of it goes back further than that.
How far go back?
Joshua, Hebrew, and all them stories to Egypt, mother. So man, I don't want to know the truth. I don't want to know nothing. I don't want to know nothing. It's a burden to know. Yeah. And if you really know, you'll go crazy at some point.
Yeah.
All the time.
You literally go.
Yeah, because I remember, boy, I was on my journey to find the truth. And even with, so I was on my journey to find the truth, like when I graduated 2011, 2012, 13, you know what I'm saying, 14, 15, 16, 17, you know what I'm saying, going on up. And then once I start getting online, see, I ain't never been online. Once I got online and be on TikTok and go down that rabbit hole and just learn all that shit about the world, that shit'll drive you crazy. And then it's scary too, about how fucked up the world is. That shit crazy. It make you not even believe, bro, because you be like, damn, why the fuck all this happened? You know what I'm saying? Why God?
Because the world don't look the same no more. Right. And one thing, you go crazy or you go missing. Epstein gone missing, is he dead or alive? What you think?
I think our government is so bold now.
They throwing stuff in your face. They throwing stuff in your face, and they know we ain't gonna do shit about it. That's what you call a bold motherfucker. Just like that dude Pete from Florida. They say his name is Pete from Florida, but man, that's motherfucking nigga. That was that Epstein dude. He probably just changed his voice or some shit, but that's him. It looked identical. It looked exactly the same. And if you pay attention, motherfuckers is putting shit in our face. Like, you gotta think about it. Even with the rappers and the entertainers, about how much money they got and what all they got, they showing what they got. That's playing in your face. Another thing, motherfuckers is doing is damn, what they doing? They like the Epstein files. They putting out all the files like boom. They eating kids. They kidnapping kids. They doing all this shit. What y'all gonna do? Nothing. Watch Charleston say that. I guarantee you, because that's crazy. Because in today's world, you see like the truth. And what people doing is X-rated. Like, it's crazy on a whole other motherfucking level. So that shit crazy.
Man, it's so bold. Between AI, they created the term and terminology fake news. I I think Palm Beach Pete is Jeffrey Epstein.
See, I just said that.
Alive in living color. And he's hiding in plain sight.
Right.
As Palm Beach Pete.
Right. So why powerful people not paying for their consequences? How they avoiding consequences like that?
Oh, because karma's not real.
Damn.
What?
Karma's not real.
Explain.
Words that come from the Epstein files. It's existed all the way back to Charles Manson when they was kids.
Right.
Charles Manson and his group were the first kids. They were the first Epstein kids. That's how they had the ability and was allowed to get inside of those Hollywood producers' homes and actors' homes and know so much about them.
Right.
He tell you in a lot of his interviews what was happening and what they was doing, how perverted. He was detailing. That's why they had to make him crazy.
Right.
That's why they had to make him crazy. And if you listen to a lot of Michael Jackson victims,
Right.
they're now
victims.
If you listen to hear what I'm saying? If you listen to a lot of Michael Jackson victims,
Oh my God.
they're now starting to say that they were not victims, that Michael Jackson was rescuing and saving them from the Epstein situations.
So Michael Jackson had no victims.
He had no victims. He was saving them and rescuing them and protecting them, is what his victims are now saying now.
Right.
And then if you go back to the Mendez brothers, when they killed their mother and their father was accused of the similar same thing because he worked for Sony Music or Live Nation back then, and he was over a Hispanic teenage musical group.
Right.
He was supposed to be involved in it. And then the shit go back deep.
Right.
When you think about the kids that played in the Goonies, Corey kids.
Right.
They've been hollering and screaming for a while. Crisscross rappers.
The one you fought, the Island Boys.
Well, no. The ones that go back to Jermaine Dupri. Jump with the back.
No. You ain't gonna give it to me like that. Not Crisscross.
Man, B2K.
Hey.
P2K.
And Chris Stokes and them have had accusations what they were getting them boys. Bow Wow. You can go down the list, homie. All them niggas have been accused at some point in time and have been, you're sexually abused.
Oh my God.
Cause they too
That's
young.
crazy. But they got bigger people than celebrities in there. They got people on there like Bill Clinton, bro. Bill Clinton is in the files.
Nigga, they got the Prince of Wales. This is what I love about King Charles. He's the only government official in the world who have responded to someone in government being on the Epstein file. He have literally charged his cousin, whose name is on the Epstein file, to make him prove his innocence or guilt. But he's the only one to do it. So shout out to King Charles.
So they should be charging people that's in these files?
Yeah.
They talked to Bill Clinton about it. He couldn't even talk.
The evidence that they have on this kid who's supposed to kill the little girl Celeste,
Right.
D4 David, the evidence that they have on him that links him to him having sex with an underage girl. They have a lot of evidence to prove that. They don't have no evidence that he did the murder. If you look at the Epstein files, the same evidence that they have that connects to him to having sex with underage kids, the Epstein files does the same thing to these people. It connects the dot and proves that they've been with underage kids, but they're not arresting them.
Right.
The war in Iran is part of the distraction for the Epstein files.
I would eat this, but I'm gonna tell you this before I eat this, right? Because I want to eat these pumpkin seeds, but I gotta tell you about a game where you can make some money, right? It's free cash, right? Listen, it's an app. You download the app and play free games for free money. I'm talking about it's that easy, right? And listen, if you use my QR code, you get $10 free just for signing up. I swear to God, mama, no other app gonna give you free money just for signing up. And this is even more crazy, right? You can earn up to $200. Listen, I said $200 in one pay period, right? Listen, if this is something you want to do, there's a couple ways you can do it. But the best way to do it is scan this QR code, download the app, sign up today. Or click the link down here in the description and sign up today. Either way, free game, free cash. If I were you, I think I'd do it.
That's what I was going to ask you next. The war, what is it really about?
To distract you from the Epstein
So
files.
there's no war.
There's no war. There's no war.
How can it not be a war when thousands of people is seeing it on the TV show?
What have we seen?
I ain't lying.
We saw
Remember, think about this. Remember they said that Iran went and drew 100 airplanes on the ground. They went and got some chalk and drew 100 airplanes. In America, with its technology where they can look from space and see me and your text message in the car. They want us to believe that America went over there with a high-grade technology military and dropped bombs on painted concrete. And Iran tricked us just that easy.
They the same. They did that, and they were blowing them up. And I just don't know what's going on with the war. But they also said that.
Hold on. Iran. We got rid of. We've been in conflict with these people for 40 years, 30, 40 years. All of a sudden, we go over there and wipe out their government. They put in a new government, and then we wipe out this government, and they get in a new government. And now all of a sudden, this government wants to negotiate.
How's that possible?
In America can't go to war without congressional approval. The president just can't go to war without Congress signing off on it. Who's funding this war?
Trump.
So you want us to believe, so we went over there, we invaded Venezuela, got the Venezuelan president, captured him, brought him over here to America, and we ain't seen him go to trial one time. All of a sudden, we seized all the oil that Venezuela have, and they are a major oil producer factor, and they help Russia with oil. And now all of a sudden, our gas prices is up in the motherfucker, but our president said we done took the oil, and it's our oil. Now all of a sudden, we got the highest gas prices we've ever seen, and y'all believe we're at war. What happened to one world government? I thought after 9/11, all the world governments came together and we're up under one world government. We're going to come up under one world currency. What happened to that talk? We're up under one world government.
Right now?
That's how we all got the pandemic at one time, the whole world. The whole world got the pandemic at one time. All governments got in accordance, in agreement to shut down. Now all of a sudden they can't agree anymore. This is the same. Now all of a sudden we was in a tariff war before this war.
Right.
Man, we're not at war. We're under one government.
One world order.
One world order.
And a lot of people don't know this, and a lot of people can't understand it. But Trump said something that was crazy. He said that he's gonna mess around and be the president forever.
One world order. He's a puppet. When he won the first time, if you watch his reaction, he didn't believe he was going to win. He was surprised that he had won. The second time he lost, the first time he lost, hey, the Russians was meddling in our elections. To telling us what's happening.
Right. And it was.
Come on now. Now Russia got what they wanted.
Here's to 30 grams of protein.
That shit crazy, man. Charleston cooking. You really gotta pay attention and just listen to him because he teaching you some shit that we ain't never seen. So if you just listen and wanna learn, that motherfucker tell you some shit, boy, that you ain't heard of, that you ain't ready for, that you wanna hear, and that we need to hear. If you care about the truth and shit, but that's why it's important to just research and read because there's so much going on in the world, man, don't make no sense. I ain't lying.
Wanted war. And Ukraine and Russia was at war for a long time. Now all of a sudden, Ukraine need $200 billion in aid, and America gave $200 billion to you while this one president was there. Then they gave another $10 billion to Ukraine. Then they gave another 50 in missile things. Now you don't hear Ukraine nothing.
Right.
Now you was hearing, okay, you got BRICS, China, Africa, and all these countries finna come against a currency that's finna not derail America's dollar.
Right.
Then all of a sudden, government officials around the world was caught sex trafficking children on this one particular island. That war distracts the island talk, the victims who can come out and say something. Okay, well, they got the list. We want the list. We want the list. The list got a lot of powerful people on there. Say, bring that alien shit out here. Give the alien list.
Yeah, they got aliens.
We're going to give the alien list now. We're going to tell them it's aliens, but it ain't alien. We'll show them some proof. Show them the E.T. photo when we made the movie E.T. Same shit. They showed y'all shit.
That's what they did. They put the alien photos out there, and then the scientists all come up missing.
Come on now. Hey, well, then now you got government officials. Hey, we didn't know about it. Hey, well, but now the government didn't know about it. The president didn't know about it. Only a secret few people knew about it. CIA didn't even know about it.
Right.
They telling us any and everything now.
Right. So what's the devil? Is the government the devil? Does
No.
the devil exist? What's the devil?
The devil's not evil.
What?
The devil's not evil.
Make that make sense.
God created good and evil. The devil didn't.
Ooh,
Mmm.
damn.
That's deep.
Man,
God, it says it somewhere in the Bible. I couldn't find it. God said, nigga, he created good and evil. All that exists. The devil didn't. The devil once was good. He just changed his name, like most niggas do.
Went to a new street.
Went from Lucifer to Satan.
damn.
Nigga, Detroit Red, Malcolm X. Cassius Clay, Muhammad Ali.
So what's the dark side? If you saying
The dark side is the left side of your brain. The right side, left side. Good, evil.
a lot of people don't understand that type of shit right there.
Nah, nigga, your brain is the dark side. That's the good and the bad.
This choice of one that we never seen it before.
Man, listen, homie, you're your own devil and you're your own God. When you praying and God says, oh Lord, I hope from some, and you hear something said, okay, that's you saying okay. When the pastor get up and say, the Lord told me to tell you that this man, that's him saying that. Nigga, God talked to himself and answered. Let us create, and he's talking in his mind. He didn't speak that shit. If it's true, how he created, he's put it there. Who he said it to? Himself. Who's around? Nobody. Who is us? Me, myself, and I. Father, Son, this is everything. This is a Trinity.
That's deep.
We live in a three-dimensional world.
Damn.
We are three-part beings. Everything is a Trinity, huh?
Everything is a three.
Everything's a Trinity.
Listen, your mind is kind of crazy. So I just want to go back. Let's go back for 1 second. Listen, a lot of people watching this probably not familiar.
I can't talk like this to everybody.
But listen, I never heard you like this. This Charles White, we never seen him before.
Oh, yeah, this crazy talk.
That's okay. Let's real shit. Let's go some more smooth shit. Let's go back.
Talk, boy.
How was your actual upbringing? Was you up?
I was sheltered. So you gotta think how many, my earliest memory in life is probably about 3 or 4. Waking up one night and my mama, her and my daddy going back and forth. He wanted to see me. And my mom would tell him, come back in the morning to see me. She said, boy, you just trying to, I can vaguely remember the conversation, but I can remember looking out the window. My dad was in his Navy uniform.
Right.
And he had this big old Navy ship, nigga, big old giant ship.
Right.
I just want to give it to the boy. My mom told him, come back in the morning and give it to him. And I ain't see my dad again for months. That's one of my earliest memories. At 5 years old, I fell in the washing machine and broke everything from my waist down.
Stop playing.
Yeah, I snuck outside and playing in an apartment laundromat. So I fell in the washing machine and broke everything down. I had to learn how to rewalk again.
Look how bad that motherfucker is. Talking about he snuck outside, and then his ass so stupid, he jumping in the damn washing machine and get his ass got. Like, one thing about them badass kids, they so damn bad till they stupid. Like, why would you gonna hurt your damn self, fool? You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, sit your ass down, boy.
From 5 to 7.
My grandma would say, boy, you better stop that. You better you better stop cutting all them damn flips, boy. You better sit your ass down before you break your neck. You gonna break your damn neck. Boy, you gonna kill yourself. My grandma used to talk to me like that.
Nigga, I was
I ain't
hospitalized,
never
so I really need to go to school. So then, once I learned how to rewalk again, nigga, I put my eye out. So from 5 to 7, I'm in the hospital, learning to rewalk again. I got a private tutor. Then, nigga, from 7 to 12, I had 9 eye surgeries. So I never went to school for a whole school year.
So what happened to your eye?
I got it removed. So it's a prosthetic eye.
Right.
So at 12, in the 6th grade, I had my eye removed. So my first year of really going to school for a full school year without missing nothing was 7th and 8th grade.
Right.
So nigga, I was sheltered as a kid. I never really got to play outside.
Right.
I got to go outside, but not really play outside.
Right.
Nigga, I was a kid with books and toys and imaginary friends.
Right.
The kid in the backyard playing by himself.
Right.
Yeah, I was a kid with imaginary.
Right.
With kid imaginary.
That's kind of crazy. You got a good upbringing because before all this shit on the internet, what they see now, the snitch talk, you was actually fighting for black people, standing up for black people. Why the fuck did you stop?
I still do it, nigga. It's two things. Fighting for black people. When you get through fighting downtown for black people, you have to go back to the community and fight with black people to try to help them with the things you was down there fighting with white people for.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Malcolm had to do it. Dr. King had to do it. Medgar Evers had to do it. The Black Panther Party had to do it.
Right.
Your local after-school counselors and teachers have to do it.
Right.
You got to fight with the parents.
Right.
Black people really don't want no help.
Right.
In the state, in the conditions when they need help.
Right.
I don't get that.
Nigga, what I look like, and my mother used to say this all the time, son, charity starts in the home. Charity starts in the home. How can you go out there and pick up trash in the community, but you ain't made your own bed up? It's dishes in the sink.
Right.
So you done had a trash pickup day down off in the project, but you done left up out here with the dishes in the sink.
Right.
What sense does that make? But you rushing out the house to go do that.
Right.
And but your house dirty. It ain't dirty, but nigga, it ain't clean.
Yeah.
Right.
You getting up out of bed, you going to go get dressed, you half-ass got gas in your car, and you figure to spend 6 to 8 hours of your day helping other people that need help. In all actuality, you need help.
Yeah.
You need help. Your credit bad.
I had to realize that too. Like, damn, bro, I'm willing to help any and everybody, and I need help. And I always was looking at like, man, shit, I'm good. I'll be all right. Fuck it, I'm good. I'll be all right. But hell no, your ass won't be all right because hell no, like. So I learned the damn, man, you better take care of yourself. Take care of your motherfucking self, man. Take care of yourself because nobody else ain't gonna take care of you. Like you take care of you. Yeah, nobody ain't gonna take care of you like you take care of you. So you gotta make sure you take care of yourself, man, and put yourself first. You know what I'm saying? Because I had to realize that everybody that I know and everybody that I'm around, they taking care of themselves, and I ain't taking care of myself. So if they taking care of themselves, and I'm taking care of them, who the fuck taking care of me? So I'm like, damn, bro, I got this shit ass backwards. So I started to adjust, nigga. I started to motherfucking adjust, and I like, man, fuck that shit. I'm finna take care of myself. Fuck everybody else. And shit, when you do that, you will see a change. You will see a difference, man. You'll see a difference. Man, I put it on with this. I like this bag better. But this brown, though. I gotta get the right bag. Summertime, you ain't want that shit in your pocket. There you go.
Kind of car you desire to have. You living in compromised conditions financially, but you got a desire in your heart to help. Do you believe this is your God-given purpose, and you committed to it? You a fool.
Right. Sound like you had a great upbringing. Like you had
I did.
So how and why did you end up being convicted for killing a white man?
I ain't lying. That's the main thing.
Just like that little kid, Sean Gaither, that's just got sentenced to life without parole for the murder and the killing of Julio. Niggas just want to be accepted, homie.
Right.
Niggas just want to be a part of something. You grew up in these good conditions. You got mama, you got grandmama, but nigga, every now and then you see your uncle that's been to prison. When you step out in your community, you ain't seeing a lot of men. You got 1 or 2 homeboys that got a daddy, and yeah, he all our daddy because we live in a good neighborhood.
Right.
But nigga, when we go in the house, and most of our time is spent with headphones and watching TV, nigga, between gangsterism, pimps, drug dealers, criminals, that was being propagated.
Right.
It was being promoted, nigga. It was damn near given to us like propaganda as children. So all of us grew up like today's kids, nigga, wanting to be some type of criminal that can demonstrate violence with a gun.
Right. Tell me about.
I mean, that is true. I ain't gonna lie. Most motherfuckers grew up on that shit. But one thing about me, what made me different was I had motherfuckers. I had a great grandma to tell me that shit wrong. Even when I used to listen to the high boys on fire, the high boys. She used to tell me, boy, that ain't good. I still listen to it, but I ain't doing what they doing. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas used to have I had a cousin. That nigga used to have his motherfucking pants all the way down. So I ain't used to wear my pants like that, but I wear them a little down, but I ain't used to do certain things. It ain't never made me want to get no fucking gun or some shit. But I always knew right from wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I always knew that shit can lead your ass to going to jail. So I gave a fuck about going to jail. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I ain't never did certain things because my grandma say that shit ain't right and your ass going to jail. So that's why I ain't never did. And then another thing, I ain't never wanted to be accepted. Like I had my own mind. And that's why I want to really tell my story because most guys, they ain't got their own mind. Because most leaders that's leading the pack when you young is leading your ass down the wrong path. They don't even know that themselves. They get in the game from a fucked up nigga that don't know shit either. I learned that in life. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you gotta have your own mind and stick to what your mama and your daddy taught you and your parents taught you. You know you don't supposed to be doing that, so don't do it. You know that shit ain't right. Be the cool nigga to be like, man, I ain't doing that shit. What the fuck I like doing that dumb ass shit, nigga? I ain't doing that shit. I'm a motherfucking player, nigga. I ain't doing that shit. Fuck y'all niggas. I used to be like that. Had them niggas want to fight me for not even want to do the dumb ass shit that they doing. I be like, bro, why would I take something from a man? That's a hater. I'm not no fucking hater. You a jealous ass, envy ass, hating ass nigga. We ain't got no bike and we see a nigga riding a bike. We finna beat his ass and take his bike. No, nigga, that man bike, I ain't finna take it. I was the type of nigga like that. I'd get on your ass for wanting to get on somebody else's ass. Nah, bro, you wouldn't like it if somebody do you like that. So why you doing that? So I was the type of nigga to do that. I ain't never wanted to be accepted with one of them niggas. Y'all niggas ain't them niggas. Fuck, and then, like, them niggas wasn't them niggas to me. I know what a real gangster, a real nigga. Y'all niggas ain't getting no fucking money. Back in my day, from my city, niggas wasn't even getting no fucking money. If niggas was getting money, that shit would have fascinated the fuck out of me. But not really, because I remember when niggas was selling crack. And the niggas had a wad. I was like, I ain't doing that shit. Nigga, I ain't selling my soul. Selling crack is like selling your soul. I ain't doing that shit. My people told me early, don't do that. Don't do it. So that's why I ain't do it. But man, I'm gonna take a breather. I'll take a break. I'm gonna go make a couple moves and shit like that. But we gonna come back. So we gonna stop it there. 38. For part 2, make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll be right back.